Okay, we finna do this real quick. Hello guys, thanks for joining me again for another video. I am Keely. I talk about stuff. So, 3 things right off the bat. 1, I have allergies, so I look and sound like a mess, and I'm sniffling, and it's really freaking cute. I might sneeze, I don't know. 2, I don't have my contacts in. I don't know what happened. I lost one, whatever. So I can't see. So if I have like a hair that's like doing this or like anything, it's not like I changed them in the other videos. Like I'm a hot mess. So sorry. 3, I took a melatonin like a half hour ago. So I'm about to fall asleep. So we're gonna make this quick. So you've read the title. You have an idea of what's going on. Here's the premise. So a lot of people talk about this whole consciousness thing, right? And they say, you have to do this to, become more conscious. You have to do all this stuff, breathing, meditation, techniques of whatever, to raise your vibration and raise consciousness and, whatever it is. When, everyday people who may be interested in the situation of improving their vibration or whatever, may be interested, and then they go to research and there's 100 different things to do to raise your vibration, and there's a million different ways to become more conscious and all this stuff, when in reality every single day we it's an everyday thing where we should be improving our consciousness. And for some people, it shouldn't be so hard. I mean, for anyone, it shouldn't be as hard, but some people may just want to become better people or whatever it is. We shouldn't have to have a million different things. And although there are a million different things that can help improve our vibration or help raise our awareness and raise our consciousness or whatever, it shouldn't have to be that freaking hard. There are 3 things that I have figured that you can do automatically in any situation and it will automatically raise your vibration and raise your state of consciousness. The first thing you can do is check in with your breath. Now, a lot of people may know that watch these types of videos or whatever, may know that breath is basically our connection with the flow of the universe. So, knowing that, I suggest to take 1 or 2 or 5 or 3 or whatever times per day that you have checked in on your body and your breathing in a certain situation. Give yourself maybe 3 different times a day. You're gonna say, I check in with my body 3 times a day in different situations or whatever. So if you're at work and you're doing something, I'm gonna always go back to work because that's everything for me, I guess. So you go, you're doing something, and then something kicks in and you start to consciously, you go, all right, how am I breathing? And really notice how your body is, how your body reacts, how your breathing is in that situation. A lot of times if we are not agreeing, like our body and our energy isn't agreeing with the flow of the universe, because the flow of the universe is always has the best interest for you or whatever, check in with that, because if you have staggered breath, if you have tense breath, if you're holding your breath, that's an indication as to how your body is reacting in that certain situation. So give yourself a couple of times a day where you just check in, be honest with yourself, and then get back to breathing, where you kind of force yourself to feel relaxed in that moment, because you'll get back to that moment rather than being somewhere else. I could go over being certain breathing techniques, and there are a million, and I'm sure I will go over some in the future. However, just get back to that place, whether it's breathing in for 3 seconds, breathing out for 3 seconds, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just get back to feeling comfortable, but check in with your body. Notice where you are in a certain situation, whether it's, a flowing type of breath, and kind of give yourself a check, because I have a feeling if you don't check in with your breath very often, you may feel very surprised. I know I was, and I still am in certain situations when I check in with myself, because you don't notice. We're not always conscious 100% of the time, even if we are improving our consciousness. We're not always conscious 100% of the time. So it's nice to know, and it's nice to check in with the certain situations. It's a little hint as to what we need to work on. Number 2 is noticing trouble spots in our body. Now, I don't know if trouble spots is like a term. I don't think it is. I just said it. So same thing with breathing, and it can kind of give us an indication as to what our issues are. This is gonna act as like kind of like those stupid ass tests that you take, and it's like, what chakra is the best in your body, depending on your your answers or whatever, or what chakra needs work or whatever. Our body, like if our body reacts to a food that we're allergic to, or something that doesn't work within our stomach, or what, food, whatever, our body's gonna react. Our body's gonna tell us, hey, this isn't good. It's gonna reject it, whatever it is. Our body tells us when something is wrong. If we have a broken ankle, it's not gonna, like, we're gonna walk on the ankle, because that's where the pain receptors come in. They say, hey, take care of this shit. So our energetic spots or chakras in our bodies are going to do the same thing. We feel that with anxiety, we feel that with headaches, we feel that with maybe allergies, allergies in the throat chakra, pulsating, there's fluorescent lights around or something, you feel like pulsating in your third chakra or third eye chakra, whatever it is, throughout certain parts of the day. And this is going to be easier to do than the breathing, because the breathing is involuntary and all that stuff. This is easier because you physically feel these things. So if you are, for instance, in an argument with someone, and you start feeling like your head hurt, or your crown area start to pulsate. And I know that I haven't had this in an argument, but I have this when I'm working on certain crown area things where my crown chakra pulsates. And for instance, going back to the argument, if you're in an argument with someone or something, and your crown chakra starts to hurt, or your head starts to hurt, and you acknowledge it, so you go, oh God, my head hurts, and then you go, oh, okay, that's the crown chakra. What issues does the crown chakra, if you feel like a pain, or if you feel like it's a negative type of correlation, or a learning experience type of experience, whatever, my crown chakra hurts, whatever, and I'm arguing with this person. What does that, where's the connection there? It's a puzzle piece type of, or puzzle type of thing. So crown chakra relates with perspective, with seeing things from all angles, that everyone is right in their perspective, whatever. So consciousness in general, whatever. So basically, if you were to connect those two things, arguing, disagreeing with someone, and a perspective around everyone is right, and not everyone is right, but everyone has the right to their opinions and all that stuff, connect those two. Maybe you need to see things from a different perspective. Same things goes if you're driving to work and you start to feel anxiety in your solar plex area. Well, your solar plex chakra has to do with feeling powerless and not in control or whatever. Connect those two things. I feel you are feeling, this is a test. This is one of those dumbass internet tests right in front of you. You don't have to take it. Like, you become conscious of it. Maybe you feel powerless in the situation, that you're not going to get to work on time, or you want to get in front of someone, whatever it is. Connect those things, whatever it is in the chakra, in the area, and make that connection. It's super easy and it's super quick, and it is automatic because you can feel those things, and it's an automatic vibration changer if you are consciousness changer, because you automatically become conscious of that issue immediately. Third thing that you can do to improve your consciousness and your vibration is to give gratitude to whatever it is you believe in. I don't care if you believe in God, Jesus, Moses, Buddha, Muhammad, anyone, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter if you believe in a consciousness, or if you believe in nothing, or if you believe in God, or if you believe in gods, or I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, whatever. Whether it's something that we are, you know, we have got great news, or our team won, or, you know, whatever, or your car started in the morning, or whatever it is, to just go, hey, thank you. It could be a prayer. It could be it could be anything. It doesn't matter. It could be a whole conversation with your spirit guides. It doesn't matter. I think giving that gratitude and saying, hey, thank you for whatever. Thank you for whatever. It doesn't matter. That is going to bring us back into the moment that we're in. So it's not going to, a lot of times when we're rushing and trying to improve our lives and trying to one up, you know, better ourselves and all this stuff, you know, better our, you know, making our future better and all that stuff, we begin to lose sight of what's happening in the moment. Obviously, if we're trying to better our situation, we're not appreciating what's happening right now. And I understand that's human nature and that's a thing, right? But it's nice to come back and check in with our situation and what is good right now. Because if we're always moving towards forward and, you know, we're always pushing, then we're never ever going to be satisfied. So check in, you know, like I said, we're not always going to be conscious 100% of the time. However, if you get those moments that say, hey, I made it to work on time, thanks. Gratitude is going to improve your automatic, obviously, your mood, because you're going to bring that positivity there, that graciousness, whatever. And you're also going to, the more that you are genuine, because intention is a lot too, obviously, the more that you bring that intention in of true gratitude and true happiness and a true, like, you know, rapport, I guess, with the universe or whatever you believe in terms of bringing in that energy, you're going to keep attracting situations in which you will be more gracious, you know, grateful for. That will automatically raise not only your mood, but it will also bring you into the consciousness of now and the vibration of now, which is the only vibration that is true. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed those. Please let me know how they work for you. If you want to try anything, any one of these, let me know kind of before and after how they work too. I'm kind of interested. My links are down below, including my shop, my Instagram, my Twitter, linking all that stuff. If you want to get in touch with me, I'm sure you can through those links. Yeah, we'll be back for whatever. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.